Beautiful Cancer, hello and welcome to your May 2024 Tarot Forecast. I'm Ms. Eden, and I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, Cancerian fam. How are y'all doing? Throw it in the comments. I want to hear how, as we are bringing in May, how are y'all feeling? What's the vibe with y'all? Yeah, I want to hear. So, y'all, this is a general reading for Cancer sun, moon, and rising signs. And note that just whenever you find this reading, whenever you stumble across it, that is the time that you are meant to receive this message. So take what aligns with you here and then leave the rest for others, my loves. All right. Thank you all so much for your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. Oh my gosh, the fam has been so incredible with their comments and thoughts. I've loved reading through everything. So thank you all for sharing, sending you all big hugs and tons of love and light heading your way. Yeah, Cancer. Let's get into it for May. Okay, I'm still like working a little bit in the past. I wanted to say March and then I was like, no, it's April. No, wait, it's May. Yeah, so we're making our way through. We're almost halfway through the year. And we're coming off of an eclipse season that was very intense for many of us, and whose energy, the energy of the eclipse season, will be felt for some time after. It's going to reverberate for a while, y'all. So many of us might still be feeling some of that energy. We had a really intense full moon in Scorpio a couple of weeks ago. Jupiter also changed. No, I'm sorry. I'm getting them all confused. Let me back it up. I'm trying to go too fast, too much. Jupiter was conjunct with Uranus about a week ago at the time of this video's filming. So I'm not done yet. Like, there's been so much planetary hubbub and, happening to do going on out there that if you're feeling like, whoa, I need to catch my breath for a second. Like, there's just a lot of business where maybe I felt a little bit stagnant in life earlier in the year, or maybe in the recent past. Now it's like things are just popping up and stuff's happening left and right, y'all. We also have a new moon in Taurus that's coming up. At this video's filming, it's coming up tomorrow. So if you're catching this right after I'm posting, we have that Taurus new moon energy. So new beginnings, great time to plant new seeds. And Taurus, it's like a great season to plant new seeds for things that you want to bloom and blossom and grow in the physical. You want to manifest in the 3D. This is a great new moon to do that with, y'all. So beautiful Cancers, let's get into your readings. You're starting out strong, Cancers. Magician energy, yeah. So here you are, working your magic. Cancer, it seems like you have learned a lot. I think a lot of us have, going through this last eclipse portal and all the shifts and changes. I've been finding, and I'm curious to hear from the collective, have you also been finding that been called a little bit more recently to go inward? Like, we're not done clearing the blocks inside, the darkness that's holding us back inside. So Cancer, y'all are just like masters of your own energy, knowing how to use the tools in your toolbox this month, knowing how to wield your power, and not just that, but see its manifestations in the physical, which is really lovely for my beautiful Cancer family. Again, it's been a lot of slow going process for many of us, for what feels like forever, but it's been the last little while, the recent past, longer than the recent past, just like the past has felt very dragging. So yeah, y'all are just like awake, y'all are manifesting, and you're not interested, Cancers, this month in distractions from the outside. Two of Swords energy all around you as you're working your magic. So yeah, you're looking to take yourself away from the commotion so that you can really think clearly about what it is you're manifesting, what you want to manifest, what you want to bring forth into this world, the decisions you need to make to get those things manifesting. That's going to require some time, some stillness, some time without distraction, right? A lot of the time we can be very distracted by our visual, what we see in front of us. It's good to kind of cut that out sometimes and just sense in other ways, right? And protect your peace. This is all about protecting your peace. Like, your power and your peace is sacred, and Cancerians seem to know it. So, all right. Yeah. And resources are on the mind. Here's like the root of Cancer for May. Page of Pentacles. Beautiful, new, fresh idea kind of energy, but you're not rushing towards, again, that stillness with the Two of Swords. You're not rushing towards anything. You're not making foolish decisions with how you want to bring stability and money into your life, Cancer. You are thinking very carefully about these projects, about these ideas that you have. Perhaps some of you are onto like new jobs, new ways of bringing in resources, bringing yourself stability. And yeah, this is about kind of moving slow and steady, really focusing on how and what you want to manifest. Absolutely, Magician energy. You're in no rush. You know that good things take time. Yeah. And there's been a lot of new wealth in many ways. It's not just financial, but this is in your recent past. So many of my Cancers may have been having new resources, kind of new beginnings in their physical 3D world around them. That's great, y'all. It's great to stabilize. It's great to find new ways to stabilize yourselves in a very unstable world we're in. So you've had many blessings offered to you, Cancer. Hopefully you've been listening, receiving those blessings that have helped stabilize you in the physical. These could be financial blessings, but these certainly have to do with your resources. How you earn it, how you bring it in. New ideas, new energies with those resources. Absolutely. That's all about where your mind's at right now. So you're like, my mind's on my money, my resources, my stability that I'm bringing into myself. I can't be bothered right now as I'm working my magic. Like, you got to leave me in peace right now so I can figure out what I need to do to bring in all these wonderful new blessings and like all this abundance. And this is abundance that you're seeing in the 3D. I know I'm talking about the like 3D physical a lot, but when I talk about that kind of comparatively to the non-physical, right, and the other dimensionalities, what I really mean is, in a general sense, like when we think about things emotionally, mentally, right, we're feeling it kind of internally. One could say you're feeling it, right? And then after a time of that internal feeling, you begin to see manifestations of that into the outer world, into your 3D physical world. So that's why I'm saying 3D physical, because it's like this is manifesting now where you can see a lot of these things, these new beginnings happening for you. Like, it's not just in the idea dreamy stage anymore. You've been the magicians right now. Crap, that's awesome. Yes. Cancers, beautiful. Crowning your reading this month, King of Wands. Absolutely. Y'all are masters of your energy. It's like you're not waiting around to be told what to do. You're taking the initiative and making the driving decisions with what you want to create, how you want to use your energy to create. This is a very fiery energy as well. So perhaps this could also indicate like a person, an actual person, a masculine type of energy that's very fiery, very creative, very much in tune with spirit, right? And a bit intuitive, but again, like they're not leaning on any of that to guide them. They're taking the initiative themselves. Spirit is just there to support you. So it's like this month, like you you're getting a very clear picture. If you don't have it already, Cancer, you will be getting a very clear picture of the directions that you need to head, as long as you allow yourself the space and time and quiet contemplation to figure all that out, to receive from the universe, to receive all those brilliant ideas, right, that you need to continue to bring yourself glorious abundance. So yeah, there could actually, I digressed a little bit, but there could actually be a figure, like a masculine figure, affecting this situation as well. Perhaps you've met, I don't know, like again, maybe you've changed jobs, maybe this is a new boss, a new coworker. Yeah, it could be like a leader in a community, maybe like a spiritual leader of some kind, but they're very like, they got a lot of energy, a lot of fire. This is all about fire energy, right? So we're talking like Leo, Sagittarius. What's the other fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sag kind of energy. If that's ringing true for anyone, if you know of any masculine type energies in your lives that, it's not, again, the general reading, not for everyone. So yeah, as you're working, my beautiful Cancers, this is coming up in your recent future, so maybe towards the end of the month. New beginnings. We got the World, don't fret. I know it's upside down. I'm going to give you the full context of the card because that's important, rather than just reading the upside down meaning, the reversed meaning. The World card is all about new beginnings. Closing one chapter and opening another while bringing all the lessons that you've learned from that previous chapter with you. I mean, I know it's not the Fool, but it's like both of these cards are magicians. It's opposite. That's right, I'm still learning. This one is just holding 2 wands. Again, like this is the beginning of the journey. You're wielding your magic this month. By the end of the month, it's like, look at that. You're going to have worked so much magic because you paced yourself. You honed in with your intuitive energies and stuff. You're going to have like created a second wand to wield even more magic in this next chapter for my beautiful Geminis. The thing with it being reversed, for my Geminis is that it might just be delayed a little bit. You might have a slight delay in this new beginning, and what I say to delays is like there's something that y'all got to wrap up. There's something that's not completely finished yet that needs to be completed so that you can release it and move into this next cycle clear. Clean and clear. Sweet Cancers. Yeah. Here's my Cancers right now. Page of Cups reversed. So this is a really light, fun, childlike energy. However, it can also portend to a little bit of a warning when it's reversed. So definitely, Gemini, if y'all are feeling like you're tapping in with your childlike inner child and your childlike wonder for the world and the universe around you, that's fantastic. For some of my Geminis, y'all might be taking it a little bit too far, acting a little too childish right now. Stay grounded as you work all this magic. Don't lose touch. Don't get cocky, right? Just like move through and don't care. Don't look at what other people are doing. Don't care what other people are saying. Like just do you and be like flip this around for yourself. Like just be joyful. Enjoy. Like it's like the quirky kind of joyful energy, like the weird joys that we bring ourselves, like the little things, right? The little pleasures. Yeah. So again, for some of my Geminis right now, like some of y'all need to reel it in and mature up a little bit. Ground yourself as you're working this magic. This is no time to be super willy-nilly. However, that's not to say that tapping into your inner child is not important. Absolutely it is. You can't do all this wonderful work with just being a serious ass adult the whole time. Like you have to have that connection with the inner child, that wonder, right? That wonder for life. Here's how other people are seeing you. Dang, stable, solid, Knight of Pentacles, focused on your resources. Yeah, they see you, Cancers. They see y'all focused on creating your abundance, your stability. This is the only Knight in the deck that's not moving. So again, like some of y'all You have a lot going on, but it may be kind of behind the scenes work, like magician work behind the scenes. So everyone's seeing like how stable and steady you are. Yeah, you're working hard towards it, manifesting all the magic that you've been dreaming of, creating, the ideas that you've been having in your mind. Absolutely. Hopes and fears, though, and I have to say, Gemini, Gemini, pardon me. I know it's not Gemini, Cancer. Tongue-tied. Cancer. The reason I said that is because this came up for Gemini as well. This seems to be a theme. Hopes and fears is the position that this devil reversed is for beautiful Cancers this month of May. This devil energy is coming up for a lot of us. So it's playing out. I'm vibing. Kind of my intuitive sense is that it's a different type of devil energy for each of us. It's unique to each. However, this could be, again, the chains that we put upon ourselves, the trappings that we lay for ourselves and get ourselves caught up in. These could be addictions, patterns of behavior that aren't serving our best interest, even like patterns of behavior that lead us to connections with other people that don't serve our own interest, like our own best interest, right? They don't help us grow. These other relationships drag us down instead. So these are all about trapping yourself. So I get it, Cancer. You're like working your magic. You're dabbling with a lot right now. And like, again, for those of you right now that are maybe wiling out a little bit too much, that need to ground a little bit more, with this Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're worried that like, right, you're aware of the risks of like imbibing too much, you know, the how we can really chain ourselves down with a lot of that, with a lot of our actions. However, there's been another meaning and energy to this card popping up, which is external. So that's a lot of like the internal work we have to do with the devil energy, right? Is like work on our own kind of inner devils that hold us back. However, there's been this other energy too present as this has been popping up in almost every single reading. So that's why I want to give voice to this. We're dealing also with some sort of external devil-like energy, and that's just like a darkness that's there to keep you in the dark. If that makes sense. Right, so I'm not trying to like, oh, the devil. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm not trying to say like, oh, it's the actual devil and like there's devils out there. No. But there's definitely dark and heavy and negative energy out there. There's negative people out there that aren't looking out for anyone but themselves. It's just pure ego. So there's been a lot of, I've just been feeling and like intuitively and getting a lot of guidance that we all need to be a little bit cautious for those external devil-like negative energies that are present, very much present out there in the real world, and pose a great threat to our progress. You know what I mean? Like if you get wrapped up in it, and y'all have. So again, this is hopes and fears for my Cancers this month of May. You're worried about this like entrapment, getting trapped up. Perhaps you've been and just released. Because, again, this card is in reversed, which is a great thing, actually. This is a great card to have in reverse. So it's telling me that, again, like perhaps a lot of you Cancers have come through some darkness recently. You've moved through something, so you're very much aware of the reality of that darkness existing and how easy it is to get trapped up in it. However, remember, Cancer, you are the magician right now. And by the end of the month, you are going to be that double magician working your double wand energy. That's not a kind of energy that is able to get wrapped up in this kind of heaviness anymore. So again, I think a lot of us have moved on or have encountered this kind of energy in the past and have very much learned like, hey, okay, like big red flag. Like I'm just, no, boundaries. And it seems like a lot of my Cancerians and the collective at large have been doing that. We are pushing back against the darkness at large. And it's profound to watch on the so many different levels that we're seeing it, from micro within like dynamics within the self to familial dynamics and friendship, community dynamics. and then into like your national. Ooh, sorry, my computer just went. I just want to give that a minute. Pardon me, a weird glitch as I'm trying to speak this message. Like national dynamics, right? It just keeps like, again, there's this large pushback that's on every single level of society against this darkness. And I would say Cancers, like, I get it. You're worried about it. You might have seen it very, very closely recently, like been in close contact with that darkness and been like, never again. So trust that. Like, you're not going to let yourself slip back. You're too busy manifesting and working your magic. And you are now like tasting the goodies of your manifestation. So like, why? It's so good, right? It's so good. Why would you go back? Why would you go back? It's like the door has closed. Again, the world. That's why it's like you got to learn one last thing. Maybe it is closing up something with that last lingering bit of like heavy devil energy. You got to go in and clear whatever that is. Learn from it, release it, so that we can just start that new chapter without that present hanging on to us, right? And I gotta say, kind of cautionary, that also been popping up for some of the signs. Cancer, kind of end of the month, we got this Page of Swords energy. So again, slow and steady wins the race is the name of the game for Cancer this month. Don't try and rush towards anything, because again, you're doing a lot of different things. You were manifesting a lot. You were also working through unclearing. Some of you have already done that, but some of you might already like still be in the process of clearing some of that darkness. This can be a person, an individual that's kind of like looking at, spying on my Cancers. So I don't know, whoever that resonates with, it's a kind of a strange card. I might pull a little extra for us for that to give some clarity to this Page of Swords. But it's like someone, I would say not trustworthy, or sneaky, is checking you out, Cancer, checking out the magic that you're trying to work. So again, that's why you're like, the energy that's around you right now is all about just taking yourself out of the fray, taking yourself somewhere quieter, unknown, like you know where you are, but nobody else does, so you can just think. Maybe it's to get away from this kind of energy, this Page of Swords energy. So again, be cautious of that throughout the month, is that you might have these tests from the universe again as we're wrapping up and clearing the remainder of this darkness, right? We might have some more tests with individuals, with people coming in, but you're going to pass because bottom of the deck, Sun. Like, you got it. Again, you're the Magician. Double Magician by the end of the month. And I want to hear, Cancer, you better come back by the end of the month. I don't care. Be like, I got to go to that Ms. Eden video and comment. I want to hear the magic you're working. So I know you might need to just work it in kind of secrecy first, but like after it's done, come back and let me know. What's that double wand situation? Like, how you working y'all's magic, Cancer? Because shit, I want to hear. I'm really interested. All right, so Page of Swords. Let's get a little bit more clarity on that Page of Swords energy for my Cancers this month. What does Cancer need to know about this Page of Swords energy that's kind of rounding out the theme for this month? Yeah. It's a person. King of Pentacles. Sorry, I just like threw that over there. I was like, let me not show the camera. King of Pentacles energy. Yeah. Okay. So that might be y'all. Again, like, you're manifesting a lot. You basically got every other Pentacle court card out here except the Queen. So tell me a little bit more about this Page of Swords reverse for my Cancers. Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. This is a person, sorry, again, I just like threw it over there to group with the other cards. Six of Swords. So we got King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. All right, so Cancers, this is someone that you guys and gals, y'alls, just to show you, that y'all have left, that you've cleared. Someone that was causing some turbulence might be coming, they're watching you. I'm not saying they might come back around. Maybe for some of y'all. But their eyes are on you, whoever you've cleared out of this situation. And yeah, it might be this King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups kind of energy. So again, it's kind of different for different Cancers out there. You might have a very emotionally driven feminine energy, very spiritual, very intuitive, but in a kind of negative, which it didn't come out reversed, but she's very much kind of focused on her own emotional cup and filling that. So you might have some kind of like ego there. The King of Pentacles is like a really steady earth sign. This would be, sorry, Queen, before we leave this Queen, water sign. So if you might have a feminine water sign energy, that's like checking you out. Maybe some of y'all have had a history with that you've cleared from the past. Water sign, that would be Cancer, of course. Scorpio, and help me out, y'all. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. There we go. Thank you. Okay. King of Pentacles energy. So you might have a male earth sign. Very steady, very stable. Again, I'm thinking like this might apply to you a little bit. This might be y'all, that steady, stable, but it also could represent a masculine earth energy. So that would be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Maybe a masculine Tauran, Capricorn, or Virgo, right? So yeah, y'all have chosen to leave this person behind, but they haven't left you behind. They're still watching you. So, but like honestly, fuck them. Like that's my advice. It's just if you've left them behind for a reason, fuck them. And so with that, beautiful Cancers, I've been pulled to pull for you, if that makes sense, an herbal astrology oracle card. I like to have my decks. Ooh, I got to learn the angles better, but I like to have my decks displayed here in the back. So I don't know if y'all can ever zoom in and see those, but at least, you know, I am always curious with other readers, like, ooh, what decks are they using? So this is the herbal astrology oracle. So for Cancer this month, as they're working their magic, as they're doing some clearing, as they're releasing and leaving behind old things for new and better chapters, what herbal ally will be best for my Cancerians to work with? Beautiful Spirit, Mother Earth. What herbal ally for Cancer will be best? Or allies? Might be more than one they need to work with. Cancer. It was. Just saying it was stuck in there. You weren't shuffling the right way to get me out until now. Elder. Absolutely. Wisdom. Yeah. Elder's also starting to come into blossom. We should have some elder flower pretty soon, followed by the berries then after. Elder is a plant of Jupiter and Pluto, I believe. They have the symbols for the planets above. I believe that's Pluto, the second one. If not, please correct me in the comments, please. But yes, elder plant. So the flowers and the berry, again, they are a fantastic, oh man, it's just, respect your elders. I just got this wonderful face cream from another person I follow online, Sacred Lotus. She's a Reiki lady. And it's called Respect Your Elders, and it's made with some elderflower infusion, and it's just glorious. I highly recommend it. Anyway, that's a plug for her. But elder is just, yeah, it's that deep, deep wisdom, right? Like, you can tap into that ancestral knowledge to help you out, beautiful Cancers. Let's wrap up with a quick moonology, since you are my Cancer, you're my moon fam. What advice do we have for Cancer this month in May? Advice for Cancer. Ooh, that one just flew out. Ooh, yeah. Step into your power, Cancer. First quarter moon in Aries. Solar plexus chakra, which is right below, kind of above your navel, around your rib cage, below your heart, between your navel and your heart, right? That's the solar plexus. Deals with your willpower. So step into it, and you're fucking working your magic, Cancer. What a beautiful message to end on. Sending you all so much love for the month of May. Definitely let me know how this is resonating in the comments. Would love to hear how it, your thoughts. And yeah, I'm just so curious because this is a really interesting reading, beautiful Cancers. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Bye, y'all.